Hey guys, it's your premier commentator here, KidLod, bringing you guys a new series. If you remember back in the day when I did Dogs with Every Gun Show, well, guess what? I'm actually doing Chopper with Every Gun Show in Modern Warfare Relfex. If you haven't got a clue yet, if you haven't got the memo yet, my channel is now about the release of Modern Warfare 3, gearing up towards the release of Modern Warfare 3. And what better way to wait in anticipation for that game than play Call of Duty Modern Warfare Relfex, the game that just really revolutionized Call of Duty for the Wii. It brought all that expansive stuff that we all wanted onto the Nintendo Wii, and we had a lot of fun with it. So what better way to celebrate the release of Modern Warfare 3 than play this game and get freaking Chopper with every single gun in the game? That's pretty cool. I'm going to take you guys for a really sweet ride. I can't wait, and we're going to start right now, but I just want to say the rules. You know, we can't start without the rules, right? Really simple, only 3 of them this time. The first one is that all kills must come from the weapon being displayed, yada yada yada, we already know that. The second one is UAV is going to be allowed, and the third one is no attachments at all. Alright, let's begin with the first weapon. Starting off the entire series, we have the MP5. This is the starting SMG in the game, unlocked already at level 1. And I'm really glad this SMG is already unlocked at level 1 because it's great for rushing. I like to rush a lot in this game, and the MP5 is great for that. Partly because in this game, hip firing is really accurate, more so than Black Ops. I typically fluctuate between like 50% ADSing and 50% hip firing in this game because hip firing is really accurate, unlike in Black Ops where I ADS most of the time. And the MP5 is great for that. You see here, I'm just hip firing everybody who's coming around. I'm just taking them down, and it's really cool. And if you didn't know already, guys, this game is really stingy on ammo. In Black Ops, for a typical 30 shotgun, you get 90 extra rounds, but in this game, you only get 60 rounds. So ammo is a really big premium if you want to go for big kill streaks. If you want to get more ammo, you have to use a perk called Bandolier. But the good thing about the MP5 is that it shares ammo with the M9 pistol. In this game, there's ammo sharing, so all that ammo from the M9 can actually go into your MP5. So it's really cool. It helps a little bit, but you know, it really is noticeable. In terms of the MP5 though, overall, it's just a great weapon, and it is one of my favorite weapons in this game, bar none. Next up is the Scorpion, and for the Scorpion you'll immediately notice that this weapon only has 20 rounds in its magazine. This weapon is also in Black Ops, but in Black Ops you can use the extended mags attachment in order to bolster your ammo count, but in this game there's no such thing as extended mags. You're going to be stuck with 20 rounds every time you use this weapon. On the flip side of things, it's really good too because in close ranges it's a 2-bullet kill without stopping power. It does 50 damage, so that's really cool. So I always recommend you always get up into the opponent's face and try to kill them from a close distance. And I also recommend too that you use sleight of hand because you don't need to use stopping power. So sleight of hand is the second best option that you can use, or you can use things like UAV jammer or stuff like that. But if you want to get killing faster, if you want to make killing, I guess, easier or more efficient, sleight of hand is the best thing, especially too since you're going to be running dry really quickly with only 20 rounds in the magazine. And I'll readily admit, people deem this SMG one of the worst, if not the worst SMG in the game because of its low capacity and things like that. So people are going to use this weapon for skill. You know, if you want to show off, hey, I can do good with a bad weapon, I'm going to use the Scorpion this time and own you. That kind of mentality, since most people use like SMGs and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to show them who's boss, go ahead, pick up the Scorpion and tear to pieces, guys. You know, show them how it's done. Next up is a community favorite. This is the Mini Uzi. Unfortunately, the Mini Uzi will not be returning for Modern Warfare 3. So if you want to get our hands on the Mini Uzi, we're going to have to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare Relfex. And the Mini Uzi is the first SMG that has a high rate of fire. But unfortunately, in this game, high rate of fire doesn't really mean so much, especially with stopping power. Because why use so many bullets to kill somebody when you can use less bullets with stopping power? And that's the Mini Uzi's weakness. Also, too, this gun is relatively outclassed by a later SMG unlocked at level 40 in this game. I'm going to get to that later in this episode. But two unique things about the Mini Uzi. One, it shares ammo with the M9 just like the MP5. You can bolster your ammo count by sharing the ammo from the M9, giving it to the Mini Uzi. And two, this is the gold weapon in its class. Gold weapons work very different from Black Ops. In Black Ops, you have to be 14th or 15th prestige, and then you have to unlock them as a camo. But for this game, you only get one gold weapon per category, and this is the weapon for this category, the Mini Uzi. And in order to get it, you have to get all 150 headshots with all the weapons in this category. It really is a hard task, but in this game, I think the gold camo looks much better than Black Ops, and it really does look beautiful on the Mini Uzi. But yeah, the Mini Uzi, it's unique in its own ways. Moving on to my personal favorite SMG in the game, it's the AK-74U. Not as popular in this game as it is in Black Ops, but still good overall in terms of statistics, and this weapon is almost exclusively used in high competitive play like Pro Mod in the PC and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just an overall great weapon. It feels like that hybrid between an SMG and an assault rifle because it shares characteristics of both. But if I'm going to compare the SMG in this game to the AK-74U in Black Ops, in this game it's slightly worse. The AK-74U is slightly worse for a couple of reasons. One is the movement speed. You only get a 95% movement speed just like assault rifles, and two, the hip fire is actually less it's actually worse if you attach a red dot sight or suppressor. The cone of fire actually gets larger to that of an assault rifle, which is kind of unfortunate. But the good things about the AK-74U in this game is its iron sights. The iron sights are absolutely beautiful, really easy to acquire targets with, and also higher penetration, so you can actually get wall bangs with this SMG. And also the bullet will go through multiple bodies, so you can get kill feeds like that. But yeah, the AK-74U, just an overall great weapon, one of my favorite weapons. It's really stylish, and I just love, just doing well with it. The AK-74U is a really great weapon in this game. Last but not least, we have the P90, and I have a lot of things to say about the P90, a lot of good things to say. First off, you notice this gun has 50 rounds in its magazine, a monstrous number, much more than any other SMGs in the game. So it really is like a hybrid between an LMG and an SMG in terms of capacity, and some people will call you out on it if you do well with the P90, saying you're a P90 spirit just because you can't, just because you have so many bullets at your disposal to use and to expend at what time. And also too, this weapon has low recoil, and I really mean low recoil, almost zero recoil. I cannot tell you how many times I've killed somebody across the map if they're standing still with the P90 just because I can. I can just really shoot full auto accurate from very long distances. The P90 is very good for that. And also, if that's not enough, the P90 has a weird thing in which it has an extreme conditioning tribute to it, I'm going to say, because if you use the P90, your sprint will be elongated to a longer time, which is really weird just for using the weapon. And also, if you use extreme conditioning on top of that, you'll run for a really long time. It's this game's version of marathon. But yeah, so many great things about the P90. That's why a lot of people use it. I think it is the most used SMG in this game. And yeah, the P90 rocks. There's just so many good reasons to use this wonderful weapon. And that's it for the first episode of Chopper with Every Gun Show. There isn't too many of these to go. There are only 5 episodes in total. But yeah, guys, I've already gotten all the guns completed, so it's only a matter of rendering them out. And I'm using this time to get ahead in school so I can afford to play Modern Warfare 3 on midnight release. But yeah, guys, if you could do me a big favor and like the video, because it takes a lot of time to get these videos completed with all the gameplays and the editing and the commentary and stuff. So your support would truly make my day and help me out. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, and until next time, peace. Take it easy.